What is up everyone, and we are back with another guide about Phantasy Star Online 2. Today we are talking about the Trailblazer series and if you should skip it or not. The answer depends on how much time you have in your hands. If you can get your hands on the Trailblazer weapon in time for episode 6 or not. This weapon requires 150 void fragments and you get around 2 to 8 fragments per one of the persona UQ. This means you are waiting constantly for void triggers to pop up on the counter or from the UQ to appear. If you don't have enough time to get 150 fragments, you could skip the Trailblazer series if you choose so. This is because the Trailblazer weapon series is not endgame and can be easily replaced by episode 6 weapons such as the Nova series from Rising Weapon Badge number 5 and the Millionaire Croesus series from the collection folder. I'm not entirely sure how easy these will be to get, however in our past Rising Weapon badges we found extremely easy ways to get these badges. For the collection folder, I don't see the Croesus or Millionaire series being difficult to get. If you didn't know the stats, here are the stats of these weapons. For Novo, this upgrades to the Rivalate series or the Liberate series, so we are basing this on their endgame stats. These stats are based on the rifle version. At plus 35, it has 2,436 attack, potential of Liberated Fang. It increases your critical hit rate by 20%, increases power by 16%, and decreases PP consumption by 15%. It also has S grades 4 and 5 slots. It also has the plus potential of critical hit rate 20%, increased power by 23%, and decreased PP consumption by 15%. Plus potentials are just an upgraded version of its current potential. This is the reason why I might skip the Trailblazer series. Trailblazer is good for its potential as a PP battery, that when you cast a photon art or a technique below 10% of your maximum PP, it fully restores your PP at a 120 second cooldown. Other than that, it's a decent filler when waiting for the Noble or Rivalate series. To upgrade your Noble to Rivalate series, it requires Noble series plus 35 of your desired type. So if you have a rifle Noble series, it's going to upgrade into a rifle Rivalate series. It also requires key Rivalate, that is acquired from the mission pass or from a title, as well as 10 diehards from dismantling 15-star weapons, and 500 plams dismantling 15-star weapons and 14-star weapons, as well as ultimate boosters. Those are acquired from various avenues, and 200 target class X cubes. These are gained from overleveling your character above the maximum level. As you can see, you need to dismantle 15-star weapons to get this Rivalate series. Because of this, the Trailblazer series is still a good option to use in the meantime, and an upgrade from the Atlas EX weapon series unless you need that S grade 4 slot augment. In my opinion, if you choose to get a Trailblazer weapon, I wouldn't go all out in augmenting it as it can be easily replaced by the Nova series and the Millionaire or Croesus series. So let's talk about that Millionaire and Croesus series. These two are basically the same except one requires more dex than the other. The stats are identical and the potential and special ability factors are identical. The potential is Dazzling Splendor. It has a 10% chance of activating one of the following effects: reduced damage upon being attacked by 50%, reduced PP upon using PA or technique by 50%, increased PP recovery when using a normal attack by 100%, and recover HP upon landing an attack, that is 100 HP per instance. At plus 35, this series has a 2,247 attack, comparing to the Trailblazer series of 2,235. The Trailblazer damage potential puts it above the Millionaire or Croesus series, but the Dazzling Splendor seems like a fun potential to use as it has various utilities. So this series can be a substitute for the Trailblazer series, but a lower damaging substitute. As I said before, it really comes down to your time and how much of it you want to spend farming the Persona UQ, because if you also want the Trailblazer units, you need to consider farming more or skipping the Trailblazer weapon series entirely. But if you have all the time in the world, then you can do both the Trailblazer series weapon and its units. So let's talk about the Trailblazer unit series. These units upgrade from Starquake to Trailblazer Mixon, and then the last upgrade, the 13-star version, is the Trailblazer Paxion. The Trailblazer Paxion is comparable to the 13-star Ophistia series and the 13-star Atlas series. The Chevelle series, or the upgrade from the Croesus series, stats are way too low compared to the other three, so we disregard this unit series altogether. Trailblazer gives 100 HP, 16 PP, 65 attack, 396 defense, 5% resistance to light and dark, and these are per unit. This one is a medium HP, high PP, medium attack, and high defense unit. The ophistia series gives 120 HP, 13 PP, 60 attack, and its defense ranges from 387 to 407 depending on the unit piece. It also gives 5% damage resist to light, wind, and ice. This is a high HP, medium PP, medium attack, and high defense unit. Lastly is the Atlas series. It gives 100 HP, 11 PP, 90 attack, and 373 defense. However, it has no elemental resist, so it's a low HP, low PP, high attack, and low defense unit series. So you need to decide what series is for you. These three are endgame units, however the Crash series will be a huge upgrade comparing to all three of these, but that is way down the road, so for now you need to take a look at these three unit sets and decide which one is for you. For me, the Atlas series isn't one to consider since it has no elemental resist, thus it's going to have lower defense. Comparing Trailblazer to ophistia, it really comes down to what you want in your unit set, higher HP or a little higher attack. Both of these sets are similar, so it's up to you to decide what is for you. Keep in mind that we got the 12-star ophistia unit set by completing the new events that's currently in game. So these upgrade to the 13-star unit counterparts, and it's easily done by having 100 Phantasmal Airy Stone. It's from Agna on the Ultimate quests, as well as 50 of the Desynthesis materials from 12-star units, 50 Pure Photons, and 30 Ultimate Boosters. So if you have been farming the Ultimate quests on the various, you might have quite a lot of these Airy Stones, so it might be worth it to go and upgrade these 12-star units to 13-star units when it gets released. With the Trailblazer series, you need to farm the personal UQ to get the 12-star units as a drop or buy them from the personal shop or Zig. Then continue to farm Void Fragments to upgrade to its 13-star units when it gets released. It requires 50 fragments for the Starquake series if you don't get it as a drop and you just want it from Zig, 50 fragments to upgrade Starquake to 12-star Trailblazer series, and 100 fragments to upgrade the Trailblazer 12-star to the Trailblazer 13-star. And this is to upgrade each unit. So if you want to upgrade a full set from 12 stars to 13-star, you need 300 fragments. So if you don't have the time to do all this farming, stick with the ophistia series. So to skip Trailblazer series or not, it's completely up to you. I hope this video helped you make an educated decision on what you should do with your build, and if so, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you all for tuning in and listening, and until next time.